I wanted to talk about one of your greatest achievements so far, which was winning the Cage Warriors light heavyweight title. Tell me what that kind of felt like.
Um, it was surreal. I think is probably the main descriptive word I'll use for it. Like no one expected me to win. I was like something like a 4-1 underdog. I mean, I even told all my friends, bet on me, I will win you some money. And I think I made a couple of them like 200 quid or something on that fight for betting on me. But I just loved it because I was counted out. So I've been dreaming and visualizing the whole time that I was going to win. And I've even got a little poster in the corner with like pictures of me and Jon Jones and stuff like that, and then the Cage Warriors belt. And then I remember I went to see him at the I think it was an expo in Birmingham, and then next thing you know, I see Jon Jones, and he recognized me straight away, and then we got to talking, and then he signed that piece of paper, and I actually have it framed up because I use that just as part of my as sort of part of my visualization. The Cage Warriors belt alongside all those things, and having Jon Jones sign it, and then I'll just be looking at it every day. So it was almost like you sort of everything that I'd visualized had come true, and that was what the surreal part was. I'd imagine that I'd have the belt wrapped around my waist. I imagine having it, me walking around with it, and me going to my friends and family afterwards, everyone being so proud and supportive, and it was mad, like because I'd never gotten that much attention in my MMA career ever, and the fact that everyone thought, oh, but this is going to get run over. That no one even they thought, oh, judging by the fight that I had beforehand, oh, well, he's probably going to get taken down and mauled. And it's just like I knew, I knew that I had the skill set. I knew what I could do, but no one else did. So it's like that was my time to show that okay, I'm gonna prove all you lot wrong. Like, do you know what I mean? And that gave me a bit of a chip on my shoulder. And then when it finally all happened, then that was sort of that was a moment in my career where I was like, everything's going to happen now. Like this is it. I can defend my title and then go to the UFC. Everything is being realized. So it was probably one of the best moments of my career, just because of how I felt afterwards. Because it felt like I just literally reached the mountaintop of Everest or something. Like something that seemed so far away was actually like quite close. Was right there sitting in the palm of my hand. And even just driving, I'd visualize like sort of the belt sitting on the seat next to me, and then that happened the next day. So obviously when I'm going to flash it and show it off to all my friends and stuff like that. But it was it was a very big moment for me, and it was just a sign of what was to come, and it showed me that my dream would definitely be realized.
I mean, it's cool that you did the visualization aspect right before the fight. I'm assuming you did that beforehand anyway, just winning fights and having your hand raised. But are you continuing to do that now? Now that you've moved on into the UFC, now do you do the exact same thing now?
Yeah, 100%. I've definitely been utilizing it even more so, to be honest with you, because before, like I think in my debut, I still utilize it, but you didn't utilize it as much. And in the second fight after that, I utilize it, but again, not as much. I think you have to really think, breathe, and smell, and everything you do is linked towards whatever it is that you want. And I've definitely been doing that a hell of a lot more. Been visualizing a lot more, like sort of progressively every single day, thinking about the things that I'm going to do and stuff like that, and really feeling it, having those emotions and everything like that. It's a big part of the game, and it will get you more prepared for what's going to happen inside the cage. And I definitely still use it to this day. And obviously, I advise anyone who's doing anything big in their life to just keep visualizing, keep dreaming, and keep moving forward.